Hello everybody. Happy Friday and thank you for joining me. My name is Ashley, also known as Colorado Killer Queen, and I'm so happy you're here. This week on the Final Girls of Horror, we watched another creature feature. We're doing creature features all month. Last week, we watched a creature feature called Rotten Tail. Everyone hated it except for me and Jen. We were kind of on our own there. This week, I think I'm going to be on my own as well. We watched Sharktopus versus Whalewolf. You heard me. This apparently is the third movie in a set of Sharktopus movies that I didn't even know existed. So I don't have the backstory of the first two, just jumped in on this third one. So this movie was made in 2015. And it is supposed to be a horror comedy shark movie. It was directed by Kevin O'Neill, written by Matt Yamashita, and stars Casper Van Dien, Catherine Oxenberg, Jennifer Wenger. So I'm going to read this plot to you real quick before I go into it because it's just wild. So it looks like it picks up after the destructive experimentation with animal DNA that created Sharktopus. So we're here with yet another scientist. Her name is Dr. Elsa Reinhardt. She decides to play with the fire again. It seems that some people never learn, and when the ambitious doctor decides to splice the genes of a gray wolf and a killer whale, she inadvertently creates the uncontrollable hybrid monstrosity Whalewolf. Now, as the alcohol-dependent boat captain Ray, which I'm assuming he's been in all of them, and his partner Pablo leave no stone unturned to locate the Sharktopus that roams free in the waters of the Dominican Republic. The nightmarish Whalewolf wreaks havoc on land. And then what happens when they meet? What happens when they cross paths? That's what this movie is. I've been trying to figure out how to go about this. I love shark movies. I truly do. I also love terrible movies. If you watched my review of Rotten Tail last week, I enjoyed it a lot, even though most of the other girls hated it. So I'm a fan of bad movies. This movie, I don't know if I was just not in a good mood or not ready for it, or I don't know what this was. I could not deal with this movie at all. The only reason I finished it was because I had to for this review. I honestly feel about 10 IQ points dumber than I was before I watched this movie. Let me tell you why. So, in comparison, Rotten Tail was a movie that was purposefully made bad. You could tell it was purposely made bad. I got that vibe tremendously. When it's that way, I love it. I love when people make bad movies on purpose, and it feels like it's on purpose. This movie totally could be that. They could, that's their aim, is to make a bad movie. It didn't come off that way to me. It came off like they were trying to make a good movie, and it was just terrible. That's how it came off to me. So I might be wrong in that, but just saying, that's my vibe I got. So terrible acting. The worst. Like the worst in the world. The accents that these people were trying to pull off, like the doctor was supposed to be German. Her character made me just about want to jump off a cliff. That's how annoying she was to me. Like, I just wanted to float off into space just to get away from her because her accent was the worst German accent I've ever heard in my life. Just super annoying. Her character was so dumb, and like there was nothing behind it. Just all these characters were so simple and not interesting to me at all. There was like a voodoo guy somehow involved in this. His accent was fucking terrible. He wanted Ray and his friend Pablo to go get the shark's heart for him because he wanted to, like, you know, get all the women, basically, and that's how he thought he was going to do it. Terrible acting, terrible accents, just everything terrible. CGI terrible, although I did like Sharktopus. I thought he was really cool looking, so loved that. Whalewolf was ridiculous. Wasn't scary at all, acted like a dog, basically, and that's how the doctor or the scientist treated him, was as a pet dog. There were a couple cool, funny death scenes. One of them involved two girls. They were standing by the water, and Sharktopus just drags both of them in. They were drunk, and they were talking to a cop at the time, the female cop that's in this movie. So Sharktopus pulls them in with the tentacles and just kind of bashes them together, and they, like, explode. So that was cool. I appreciate that. There were a couple others that I'm just forgetting about because this movie was just so not for me that it was hard to get through. I found myself checking the time thinking, oh my God, how much more time is this movie? I can't continue with this. So I'd check the time and it'd be like, 50 minutes left. Then I'd check it again thinking, oh God, I've had to have sitting here for 30 minutes by now. Nope, 10 minutes. So it just felt like it's an hour and a half, so it's a short movie. It felt like a 5-hour movie to me. It just would never end. So I hated it. I'm sorry. The other girls right now watching my review, I'm sure you're just like, Ashley, because I know you liked it. But I just couldn't get on board, you guys. I'm sorry. It was just terrible. Terrible. I did not enjoy it at all. I will never watch it again. I would rather watch, this is how bad it was to me, you guys. And again, Final Girls, you're going to write me off, I'm sure. But I would rather watch Rotten Tail 10 times over than ever watch that movie again. And you know what? Maybe I should give it another chance just because, like I said, sometimes when you watch movies, you're just in a weird mood and they just don't click. But if you watch them again, they click. So maybe I should give it another chance since the other girls liked it. But I don't know if I can do it. I don't know if I want to waste my life again like that. But yeah, that's all I'm going to say, you guys. This is a short review because I don't have anything really good. I guess the best thing I have to say is I liked Sharktopus. He was cool looking. Other than that, nothing. I got nothing that I can say that I liked about this. It was just bad, terrible times a million. And I'm sorry if you disagree with me. I'm sure I'm gonna get comments about this. But hey, you came to my channel to hear my opinion. That's my opinion. So I'm going to go ahead and just sign off now because that's all I got to say about that one. I wish I hadn't have wasted my life on it, but before, Jen, you get self-conscious, I am glad you chose it because I love seeing movies I've never seen before. So thanks for choosing the movie. It didn't sit with me, but that's okay. They don't always. I am glad the other girls enjoyed it and had fun. Just was not my vibe last night. So anyways, thank you guys for showing up. I will see you next week. I cannot remember what the movie is next week, so just tune in, you'll find out. And look down in the description below for all the other girls' links, and please go check out their videos. They are always wonderful to watch. Thank you guys. Love you. Mwah.